What if I told you there's a strategy that you can implement today that will help you make $10,000 in the next 30 days and it works? Doesn't matter if you have a lot of experience, you're brand new, you're a beginner, you don't know really how to gain traffic, how to make money, what to sell, how to even accept payments. If that's where you're struggling, any of those things, this strategy is gonna work for you. I know what you're thinking. If I knew how to make $10,000 in 30 days, I would have already done it. I wouldn't be watching this video. Well, that's what you think. But let me show you how simple this process actually is and how you can start making money. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna draw it up here on the board, okay? The reason why I like using this whiteboard as opposed to some of my other ones over at the office is because it has lines. I'm not a very good drawer. I'm not really good at writing, okay? Because of that, I love this whiteboard so I can actually do something that looks more professional, more presentable. So here's the first thing you need to do. Step number one, right? The first thing you need to do, absolutely first thing that you have to do is you need to create a free, okay, guide. Absolutely first thing. Here's the reason why you need to create this free guide. Okay. Now you're probably thinking, I don't know how to create a guide. Okay. I don't know how to sell something. I don't know how to give it away for free. I'm gonna tell you how to do that. So you don't know how to create a free guide. Don't worry about it. Okay. The first thing you gotta do, come up with an idea. There's a lot of different ideas out there. Okay. And then you're gonna put this idea into a text document. Probably think, well, what in the world is a text document, right? A text document could be a Word document, could be something on Notepad. You could physically write it down if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it. Or just use Google Docs. Again, all stuff that most people have. Okay, wonderful. So now you know how to create a text document, where you're gonna put this free guide, but what kind of guide can I create? Well, I don't know what you know. Okay, you know what you know what kind of experience you have, what you're an expert in, so that's where you're gonna create this free guide. Here's what I mean. Let me give you some examples. Let's say something like how to become a prepper in 7 days, right? If you're really good with surviving, if you're a survivalist, you're a prepper, you're thinking, okay, the world's ending, I need to really be prepared, and you got all this stuff in a bunker somewhere in the mountains, right? You're a prepper, you're one of those people, and it's probably a good thing to be, but if you're one of them, maybe you know how to teach people exactly how to do that exact same thing. So, create a free guide. Free guide on that exact topic. Give them the tools they need and give all the information away. Okay, make this big old guide and give it away for free. Maybe you have no idea how to become a prepper. You're not that prepared. You are just out of your mind. You're thinking, okay, the world's gonna end. I'm goner because I don't have anything prepared, right? So what you could do is, maybe you're a runner. You're thinking, I'm just gonna run away, right? There you go, you're just a runner. What you could do is teach people how to prepare for a 5K, right? Just some simple beginner's guide to running a 5K, right? Teaching people how can they get started running. Okay, they don't need to run a 10K. They don't need to run a whole marathon or half marathon. Maybe just starting with a 5K is all you need, but some people need to know the beginner's guide, the steps to take, right? So you create a free guide to teach them that exact thing. All right, you're not a runner. Maybe you have sleep apnea, but what you could do, thinking, I have sleep apnea, I can't create a guide on how to overcome sleep apnea, right? Well, maybe not, but what you could do is teach somebody in a free guide how to deal with sleep apnea or how to cope with a spouse with sleep apnea, right? These are all things people want to know. And I know this for a fact because if you go onto YouTube and type in how to cope with sleep apnea, how to deal with sleep apnea, dealing with sleep apnea in a spouse, all these things pop up. People have created videos on them. So what you do is you create a free guide, absolutely free. Okay? And maybe you don't know anything about sleep apnea. That's fine. Maybe you're going to teach people 5 steps to losing 7 pounds in 7 days. Maybe you've done it. Maybe you know the process. So give away that guide. Okay? Give it away. All for free. Right? Now, how do you give it away? What you're going to do is, all you're going to do is ask somebody for their email address. Okay, you don't even need a landing page. I'd recommend a landing page because it makes it easier. But again, it's absolutely free. Beginners can do it. Go and ask people, okay, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, okay? Let people know. Have this free guide. All you gotta do is comment, send it to me on a Facebook post, and then you will get in touch with them. And you send it right to their email. If you have Gmail, you got Yahoo, you got Hotmail, maybe you have an AOL account. I have no idea. But whatever you have, ask them, okay, what's your email address? I'm gonna send you this free guide. You get their email address, okay? You write it on a piece of paper, you put it on a spreadsheet, however you want to keep track of it, and then you send them this free guide. Now, once you've sent them that free guide, you're still not making money. You just gave away all your information, right? So how in the world am I gonna make $10,000 in 30 days when I just gave somebody everything that I knew? So let's talk about that, all right? Step number 2, after you created that free guide, you give it away. Right? Step number 2. Step number 3, okay, after you give it away, and you give it away through email, is you ask questions. So why are you asking questions? What kind of questions are you going to ask, right? You're probably thinking, okay, I just gave them all the information. I gave it away for free like you told me to, but now how am I supposed to make money? What can I do? Well, here's what you do, and I know this video is probably a little bit lengthy to teach you this step, these few steps, but here's what you do, is now you ask them questions. What are you struggling with? How can I help? Okay, you're trying to you become a prepper, you're trying to lose weight. I get it. What are you struggling with? All right, you don't want to create a meal plan. I get it. You don't want to create your own exercise routine. I get it. What if I create that for you? Yes, I will create a meal plan, and I'll create your own exercise routine. I'll do this entire thing for an entire month, okay? A whole month of custom meal plans, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks. I will also include a workout routine that you'll do 5 days a week in order to lose 7 pounds in 7 days, okay? And I'll do this for an entire month. And what does it cost you? I'm only gonna charge you $100. $100 for all that, right? So let's look at this, okay? $100, okay, one client, okay? $100 per client. I told you I want to show you an actual, a proven way, this works, okay, of how you can make $10,000 in the next 30 days. But we're starting with $100 per client. That's going to be a lot of people, right? Well, you'd think so, but it's actually only 100 people, okay? It's 100 sales, okay, or 3 a day roughly, okay? I'll just put 4. I'm just gonna put 4 just to be safe, okay? That's gonna give you a little more sales, but you get the idea, okay? Pretty much 3 sales per day is gonna get you to 93 sales at the end of the month, okay? 93 sales, it gets you short by about $700. So 4 sales per day of this, okay, will get you to $10,000 per month. But here's the biggest problem that people have. The biggest problem people have is they don't know how to go and get traffic. They don't know how to collect email addresses, right? It's simple, okay? So if you don't know how to go and get the people to give you their email address, you're never gonna make any money. You're never gonna get to $10,000. Chances are you'll never even make it to 100, okay? This is a big problem. So what you need to do, okay? Here are your different places. Let's say you got Facebook groups. Okay? Go on to Facebook groups. Let's say you're going to talk about fitness. Go on to some of these bigger fitness groups, okay, where people are talking about losing weight, exercising, getting fitter, eating healthier, maybe even saving money, right? Go and join all these different Facebook groups and interact in the comments. Okay? Someone posts a new post, you go and comment. Okay? Right away, you go and comment. And then maybe you go in and you send them a direct message. You go and add them as your friend and send them a message. Hey, I see you're trying to lose weight. What are you struggling with? You know, I see you're struggling with, okay, you just don't have the time to work out. I was in the same boat you were, months ago, and here's what I did. And just give them a bunch of value, right? And then eventually what you can do is be like, if you want this, I created this free guide for some of my friends. If you want to go and, check it out, I'll give you just send me your email address and I'll send it right over to you, right? And there you go. because they came here, you saw them, you got a hold of them, and then you send them the email. And then eventually what happens is they read the email, they really love your guide, they're losing weight, they're happy, they're excited. Now what they do is they see somewhere inside your guide, which I recommend in the front, multiple times in the middle, and at the end, you give them your email address, okay? You give them your email address with a little caption, little note, little, something that says, if you have questions, contact me. For one-on-one coaching, email me, something like that, right? And now they go email you and sign up for that $100 per month coaching plan that you suggested, that you offer. $100 per month. That's $3 a day. $3 a day to be coached by somebody who's gone through the exact steps that they want to go through. That's a no-brainer. $3 a day, that's less than a coffee. Right? So that's just one way. That's Facebook groups. Maybe you're not in Facebook groups. Maybe you're on Instagram. Okay? Great. If you're on Instagram, talk to the people on Instagram and see, okay, you're losing weight. You're doing really well. I see you're eating healthier, but are you struggling with certain aspects of your diet, your workout routine, or anything like that? If so, yes. All right. And again, you're in the comment section. What you can do is then go and DM them. Okay? In the direct messages, you send them a message and let them know how you can help. I have this free guide. I will send it to you. Just give me your email address and I'll send it right over. Right? A lot of people are like, oh, that sounds cool. Sounds good. That's a nice thing for this person. All right. They do the exact same thing. Again, more money. Okay? Now you're up to $200 that you just made. You got 2 clients. Right? Now all this, it will take time. It does take time. If you think you're going to be able to make $10,000 in the next 30 days starting today and being able to start selling services when you haven't even created the guide, okay, the guide's going to take time alone. The guide itself will probably take you at least a day, if not 2 days to create it. It doesn't have to be some big fancy, 20,000 word guide. It could be a simple, 5,000 word guide, maybe with some videos, some pictures, make it kind of cool, a little interesting, entertaining to read and maybe look at. And then you give it away. Again, 1 to 2 days to create the guide. Then you spend the next so many days, joining groups, talking to people on Instagram, maybe on, TikTok. Okay? Maybe on TikTok, maybe you got a YouTube channel, right? Maybe you're just on Facebook groups. And the reason why I put Facebook groups up there, number 1 at the top, is because most people do not want to create a YouTube video. Most people are not on TikTok. A lot of people don't understand Instagram marketing. And most people understand Facebook. All right, you just go on to Facebook, you join some of these groups, you interact in the comments, and then when it's warranted and people are asking for some more help, you give them more help with your free guide that you just created. That free guide turns into coaching calls. Okay? Now, what do you charge for a coaching call? Or what do you charge for a plan? Now, here's the cool thing. Because I just showed you how you get people from their traffic source, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever, YouTube, and you get them to send you get them to give you their email address. You send them an email and you make some money. All right, you make $100 a pop. Now, here's the cool part is, now, because what do you charge? What can you sell? Here's the cool thing. Okay, let's say you are just selling calls, okay, phone calls, or you got an actual program. Okay, for example, a program would be the 30-day, let's say meal plans, right? That's a program. A call would be a 1 hour coaching call, right? So how much would I charge for a 1 hour coaching call? Well, really it depends on what you're going to coach. If you're going to teach people how to cope with sleep apnea, really you're just there for comfort. You're just there to help somebody out, talk them through some of their issues, their problems. So right there, I'd say you just want to pay for your time, about 20 bucks. But if you're going to teach somebody how to lose weight, you're going to teach somebody how to make money, you're going to teach people how to save money, how to, let's say refinance their house, or deal with credit card debt, something like that, you could easily charge $300 an hour. Okay? These calls are just hourly. So now you have options. Now you can say, Okay, you want to lose weight? Do you want would you like me to create a full 30-day, weight loss program for you? Or do you just need some help with getting some questions answered? If that's the case, we can either do a coaching call. I do charge for that. It is $25 an hour, or we can start there, or I can create a full-on meal plan for you, and I do charge for that. And I charge, let's say, for a program, I'd say anywhere between 50. If it's something very basic, maybe like a week-long little training program, something like that. Or you could go all the way up to, say, $600 a month. Okay, $600 a month. Now, that's the cool part is there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of differences. Down from 20 to 600, there's a lot of variables there. There's a lot of things you can offer. So when you're giving away this free guide, think about it and think, okay, how can I position myself in a way where I'm not just gonna push on my services and be like, you gotta buy this, right? I'm gonna actually help. And by helping people first, what that shows them is, okay, this person knows their stuff. They know their stuff. So I'm not gonna go and buy a coaching call or a full-on program if I haven't seen firsthand that this person knows what they're talking about, right? It's just not gonna work. This whole thing, what I'm showing you right here, this is where I started. This is where I started years ago. I didn't have a coaching program. I didn't have a whole email list and all these platforms and everything I was building at that time. So what I did was I told people I will do a month-long coaching program. I think it was like $40 a month back then when I started. And $40 a month, I easily had a few hundred people inside this program within probably less than 45, 60 days. I had hundreds of people inside this program paying me $40 a month. Okay? And the cool thing about it was all the stuff was the exact same pretty much. I was sending out all these different guides, different helpful questions and answers and all this stuff, but a lot of it was still the same for a lot of the people. Okay? So that's the cool part is once you create the program, the base of the program is going to be the same. You're going to go and change little tidbits here and there to pretty much make it specifically for that one client. So look at this, look at these numbers. This right here is more what you can learn and kind of expect, right? So let me just explain it really quick. So calls, okay? Let's say you get 9 coaching calls for an hour-long piece, okay? $20 for the month, right? Or $20 for 1 hour, and you get 9 for that month. That's $180 you just made off of 9 coaching calls. You get people that want 2 hours worth of coaching calls, so they book it in advance. All right, 2 hours, $40. You get 3 of those, $120. In coaching calls, you just made $300 for the month, right? Not a lot of money. But again, this is a very small number. This is only 12 people, right? Now let's look at programs. With programs, cool thing is you can sell a $50 program, a $100 program, $250 program. You can even keep going. I didn't, just for the sake of this video, just kind of show you what I'm talking about. But these are the kind of numbers you can learn to expect, okay? Come to expect. Let's say $50 you sell a program. Again, you've already done all the work. You've already pre-qualified people. They know what you have to offer. So $50 program, you sell 16 of those, okay? So you just made $800 off of 16 people selling a program, a 30-day program, or let's say that's a 2-week-long program, $50. Cool. For the whole month, okay, so what, 4.5 weeks or whatever that is, for a month, you charge $100, 8 people sign up for that, you make $800, okay? Same amount of money, you just charge more, and you actually have less clients. No big deal. Now, you charge for $250, you get, let's say you're dealing with the fitness niche again, okay, and your coaching programs, your everything can be different, all right? I'm just saying make something unique, make something people are willing to pay for, okay? Give them more value than what they actually pay for. That's the way you keep them on as a client. Because let's say $50 this month, next month they want something else. They really liked what you did there, but now they want more. So they want to pay you $250 the next month, right? So $250 that month, 6 people, $1,500. If you add all these things up, okay, $300 there and $3,100 here, you just made $3,400 in 1 month by selling to 12, 16, so 28, 36, 42 people in 1 month paid you $3,400. 42 people. Now just think if you got to that 100-person mark, okay? 100 people. It's not bad. One of the issues that you're going to face when it comes to doing this exact strategy, it's actually pretty simple. It's just putting the whole strategy into place, okay? Because yeah, this makes sense, but what's the program going to consist of? What's going to be in there? You don't know, right? You're starting out creating this free guide. Give away the guide. Why you give away the guide and why you're asking and answering questions inside emails, what that's going to do, in my mind, what that would do is now it's going to tell me what people want to know, what people need in a program. Okay, they want to know about fitness, right? And I want to put, inside this fitness guide, everything, this free guide, give everything away. That's great, but there's still going to be stuff that's missing. What is missing? Well, when you ask those questions and you get the response back from those people that you sent the email to, now that should be kind of triggering that, that little thing in your brain, that little hamster wheel saying, okay, people want to know how to, come up with their macros. People want to know how to adjust their macros after the initial 2-week kind of break-in period, right? People want to know, what's the best meat to eat? Okay, what's the best protein to have? The least expensive snack to get, right? What is it and where do I get it? One of the things I can tell you is that to make $10,000 in 30 days, it takes work, right? It just does. Now, if you do what I just showed you how to do, okay, create a free guide on anything that you are an expert in. You don't have to be really an expert. You don't have to be like this guru or this, go-to person for this topic. But if you know your stuff, package it up, create a free guide, give it away. Okay. Now, what I like to do is I like to give away guides. I like to give away free trainings. I like to do all this stuff. But at the same time, when I give it all away, okay, I'm collecting a name and email address. So then later I can go and send them an email, ask them more questions. Okay, follow up with them, get a response. Okay, try to sell a program or a coaching call or a service that I have. Maybe an affiliate link, something like that. Okay, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because you see it here. Anytime you watch one of my videos, I talk about different things. Maybe in the description box, which I will put something down in the description box below. Maybe I'll put like my number one recommended way of how I make over $200 per day. Okay, if you haven't seen that, haven't gone and checked out that free guide, okay, go down in the description box below, I'll link to it. Okay, stuff like that. I just link to different things that help you out. And eventually what happens is, hopefully, if you'll like what I'm telling you, and again, all the stuff that I'm telling you is the truth. Okay, all the stuff that I'm telling you, it's based on personal experience, based on personal knowledge, stuff that I currently do. Okay, and all the stuff that I tell you, it does work. So if you start to believe that, okay, I think this is the best thing for me, and you decide to jump in on that business, I may make a small commission. If you decide to jump in on that product, I may make a small commission. And that's essentially what you can do here. But I'm showing you how to sell something a little bit higher ticket, something that makes you more money. Because becoming an affiliate and promoting the resistance bands that you use for a workout is only going to make you like $3 to $4. But if instead of doing that, you teach them how to use those resistance bands and how to work out, how to get stronger, how to lose weight, then that $3 to $4 could turn into a $250 profit because you're doing coaching, one-on-one coaching. If you want to make the most money possible in the fastest amount of time, one-on-one coaching is going to be the best way to actually do it. All right, guys, so thinking about resistance bands, okay, that reminded me I need to get in one more workout for today. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go work out. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you learned something and you plan on taking what you just learned, implementing it, taking action, and creating a business out of this, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Like always, if you haven't done so, subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.